Police investigating a terrible discovery following a house fire. Crews responded to an active fire and eventually found 3 bodies inside.
And this happened last night near 77th and Hicks, just south of National. Let's get to Angelica Durian now for the update on the story. Good morning.
Good morning to you guys, and we are here right in front of that home where those 3 people were found dead inside. You can see this area still taped off, and I actually spoke to the interim fire chief. He says fire officials plan to return to the scene to investigate around 8:30 this morning. He does say that there was a family that lived inside that included children, but he isn't sure just yet if those children were those victims in the fire. That is exactly what they will be investigating and how those 3 people died. Now, first responders were called to that fire just after 5 last night, and when they arrived, they found a very active fire at the home. He calls it a very intense fire. Now, after putting it out, they discovered 3 bodies in a bedroom on the 2nd floor, but right now, once again, it is unclear how those people died. West Allis police say since the building was structurally unstable, first responders were unable to safely reach all the areas inside, so it made searching the entire property very difficult.
Fires got into the walls and traveled up the walls and into the attic, so we had to pull a lot of ceilings and open up a lot of walls to put out a lot of spot fires. The upstairs bedroom, there was a big hole in the floor, and the floor was spongy. A lot of the structure was burned away, so our firefighters couldn't get in there and do a thorough search of the room immediately. But eventually, as we started getting the fire under control, they were able to get into the room.
Now, the chief says the firefighters are having a very difficult time dealing with this situation. As you may remember, this is the 2nd fire within a month with fatalities. Last month, 4 teenage boys were found inside a home. 2 of them were injured. 2 others were found dead after a fire. Now, at this time, police, again, still trying to determine a cause and the origin of the fire, and an autopsy is scheduled today to help determine the identity, the ages, and the genders of those 3 people found last night. Reporting live in West Allis, Angelica Durian, Fox 6 News.
All right, thank you, Angelica. 8:04 right now. Rising rivers, standing water, growing concerns in many areas like Sheboygan and Ozaukee counties. River Park